get our evening updates get. So I hope say the network they okay, so nobody get any issues hearing me or seeing me. So we just run enter the news of the night. So the first news now the fact say Thomas Partey don't recover from an injury scare and he don't come back come play for Arsenal. The guy follow train today, and we also saw Kylian Tierney. I know say first of all, Dr. Thomas Partey get some injury, that's why they don't play him against Angola for the match where Ghana play versus Angola. So now say okay, it was a precaution. That was why they don't play Thomas Partey for that match. Even Kylian Tierney said for the match where Scotland play against Spain, they bring out Kylian Tierney saying get some kind of injury here and there. But two of them don't shrug off their injury as we saw two of them training. So I don't think our first 11, apart from maybe Saliba, I don't think we have anybody who would be worried about. So everybody do okay. Babasato, aside to you. So everybody do okay. Nobody, no issues at all. So we are very, very happy as we are preparing to play against Leeds. Now the Leeds match safe. Arsenal even come publish according to the thing they bring back memories of when Thierry Henry go Barcelona come back, I think on loan to Arsenal. One of the matches when he play now be against this Leeds United, and I think it's a match where they almost run the whole field go meet Arsene Wenger. So that's that about that. So for those who ask me, Sachus, give me updates about Partey, give me updates. Now I don't hear him now. Partey is back, hale and hearty, and his feet gets as he follow them train today. Let me know how the network speed be, because I just changed the router today, make I see a different one. But let me know whether they see me clearly and it's not breaking and the audio is perfect. So away from that, so people like Havertz will be the midfielder turn striker of Chelsea. You can come and call the talk say in shock when he hear say Jorginho they come out for Chelsea go join Arsenal. Like he never saw that coming, he never expected it, so it was surprising. So one evening Jorginho just call him all of a sudden, go tell him say I'm gone, get say I'm leaving and I'm joining Arsenal. It was very, very surprised. Yeah, Babasato, I see you. Say the network do okay. All right, thanks for that. So Babasato say, well, say Jorginho movement is surprising because number one, Jorginho is vice captain of Chelsea, so you can go add to all the leaders. So Arsenal gets for the Arsenal dressing room. Zinchenko is the Ukrainian captain. Odegaard is Arsenal captain and Norway captain. Who else again? I think Blessing apart the captain Ghana. You get so when you look at all these different captains now, we don't get many leaders for the field of our play. So now away from so in right now come outside the talk say Man City need to win their match against Liverpool on April 1st, which is on Saturday. Remember that they are playing before us. It's an early kickoff. They are playing 12:30 Nigerian time. Then we will go play later in the day again. So talk say that match is very, very important. Say if they no fit win that match, it go dey very, very difficult to come catch Arsenal. So Baba come analyze them in the own way. Come talk say as it stands now, Arsenal are ahead of Man City with 8 points. So if Man City go play Liverpool, they come collect a draw, and Arsenal can't win their own match, Arsenal come dey ahead of them with 10 points. But if they can't lose against Liverpool and Arsenal can't win, Arsenal they are ahead of them with 11 points and nine games to go for us and 10 games to go for them. So and it as it go be them, the gap will be too much. 10 points, 11 points, it go dey too much for them to cover. So it go make sense, but them put their sights on the Champions League, and don't forget that they have a double header against Bayern Munich. That one self go dey cloud their judgments because all their eyes go there for that one. That one go dey easier for them to play than to focus on the league where we say we don't lead them with so much gap. And Erling Haaland self no even train with them today. So they still get tomorrow and next tomorrow to know whether they will get the fitness test to play Erling Haaland, because myself I dey check waiting the guy don't dey fit get, because we all know what he can bring to the table. And at the same time, Erling Haaland when they talk say, well, I say Erling Haaland, Ian Wright when they talk say Arsenal they don't dey consistent. Everybody have been saying this thing all throughout this season. Arsenal have been consistent. At the end of the day, we make sure say this consistency give us the title, the cup. You get that one then go be the major thing. So now Arsenal fans can't do one funny thing today. What else scatter social media? So they can go 1 year ago. Can go bring out one video interview like Gary Neville they talk with some people. They can go bring out where Gary Neville they talk about Arteta and when they talk about Arsenal. So Babaka they talk say that would play like shit packer now will never be as formidable as we did now. So Babaka they talk say the highest thing where Arteta go fit achieve for in life for this Arsenal. Now highest top 4. So now top 4 highest thing go fit say one dream of. And say the top 4 self, I want to do am. Say the guy you can club with there. they get Pep Guardiola wey dey there, they get Manchester United wey dey there, they get Chelsea wey dey there. Say how you want to enter the top 4 in the first place? You know, talk a lot of things about Arsenal. So unto say we dey first now with 8 points ahead of Man City and 10 games to go. So people can go bring the clip, come post am on Twitter, everybody come dey tag am. Say come see wetin you talk o. Shey you still maintain this line of thoughts? Abi you don get a reach because many people don come aside come apologize to people like Arteta, say I know say when they talk trust the process, we no trust you, we do mistake. Because for the beginning of the season, all these popular pundits, even in right, all these popular pundits, they ask them who go win the league, nobody mention Arsenal. Who go win second, nobody mention. Who go win third, nobody even mention Arsenal. Fourth gone, majority of them no mention Arsenal. You get? So now we say season on the unfold, people come dey recant from what they talk, come they testify, say I'm on no vessel. Remember say Piers Morgan once upon a time come and say apologize to Arteta. Now remember apologize, say I know say I follow for people castigate you swallow baba e get mouth. So in defense, Gary Neville come outside come dey talk say baba no gree apologize. Only say he no say him talk like that, but you sef wey you be Arsenal fan, once upon a time shebi you sef dey shout Arteta out, so Ojoro cancel Ojoro. Baba they just dey give argument. So we say forget wetin we talk, you be pundit, apologize. Baba no gree apologize. So na wetin dey happen for social media right now, and they are still talking about it. So I don't know wetin una take, whether I don't even see the matter as it be. So now away from that, so people like Gallas, who is one of the former players of Arsenal, come outside and talk, say Bukayo Saka has the Ballon d'Or potential, which means he has the potential to win the Ballon d'Or one day. And back on the analysis, I'm talking for him, for the EPL this season, Saka is only behind Erling Haaland in terms of performance. Get number one, they are of similar age. Haaland is 22, Saka is 21. So these two players, in the long term, they will rule the EPL for a very, very long time. But some people, they one kind skeptical. They talk say if they take money bust everywhere for this guy life, maybe money no go cloud in judgments, come make and misbehave like some of his predecessors, like Aubameyang and Mesut Ozil. But we are saying I don't think that's going to happen. People like Laura Woods, will be one of the journalists of TalkSport, they come outside, they talk say he no support that line of thought, say maybe money will corrupt Saka mind, he make do anyhow. Number one, he has been consistent. I think Saka has won the player of Arsenal season, like player of the season 3 times back to back. He gets consistently, nobody don't collect him from, which means he has been performing. In fact, Gallas they talk say this season has been Saka's best. Saka already surpassed what he did last season. For this season, he has scored more goals than he scored last season. He has scored, given more assists than he did last season. And he still has about 10 games to spare. So the guy is playing very, very well, and I'm happy with him. So now, away from Gala, so people like Wayne Rooney, one of the legends of Manchester United, come outside where they ask him, say, for him, who he thinks go fit win the title? Man City or Arsenal? So Rooney come to say for him, say in the see Man City peeping Arsenal to the league title, you get, because number one, they have the experience, they understand what it means to be chased and to chase, so they understand all those things, and Pep Guardiola is a serial winner and is going to win it, you get. So for Arsenal, say, since Arsenal no get that experience according to him, you get. So, but you got to say, if they ask him, say, who him prefer? You don't prefer candidates, say, make them win the league, say, now Arsenal, him go choose. But on paper, favorites is still saying Man City, peeping Arsenal. Despite Arsenal, they take 8 points, they gap them. Well, I'm not going to blame most people share that kind of sentiment. Because even Boston and brain, do you know that one of our own legends, I think it was Martin Keown, yesterday talk, say, instead they see Man City winning the league, say no Arsenal winning the league. Why? Because when it matters most in the past, we have turned people down, we have let people down. So people don't really, most Arsenal fans now for months we go win the league. For inside our mind, we dey fear, get, because we don't say anything can happen, get. So because of the things that don't happen in the past, and we are here to make sure that we rewrite history. If we win them this season now, by next season, nobody's going to be talking about Man City is going to pick the Arsenal, because we've already set a precedent that we can go all the way and win the title. So that's why next season is going to be very, very key, depending on what we do this season. If we win the league this season, next season we will shock everybody, because we're going to buy well. We're going to have confirmed revenue generated from qualifying for Champions League. We're going to say, okay, Champions League or group stage, you go collect this kind of amount, this kind of amount. We just go buy some kind of men players to get. So, my dear football lovers, the biggest news of the night and the fact that Thomas Partey has resumed training ahead of the Leeds encounter. The guy beats all the whole injury scare. Everybody fears whether Partey go play, because we know so when there is no party, there is no party. So we just see how everything will be. Now Saturday, not too far, I think about 48 hours it go happen. So this is the evening news, my dear Arsenal lovers. So I gotta go now. Thanks for joining the show. I get out, guys.